Hello, Capricorn. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Six of Wands. And the song I have assigned to this card is We Are the Champions by Queen. If you can think of a better song for this, let me know in the comments below. Interesting. I'm going to take all three. Okay, so before I get ahead of myself, Four of Pentacles in your recent past energies. That's you clinging on too tightly to something, needing to let go of something. Present energies, I got three and I'm taking all three. We have Temperance, which is balance and patience while alchemizing, transforming one thing into another. King of Swords being the king of like wisdom and knowledge. He's been through the most battles. He's seen it all. He knows it. He gets it. Nine of Pentacles being independent wealth created rather easily, or just like working with ease, you know, not necessarily like total wealth, but like you're doing all right. And if you're new to the channel, ooh, there we are. I don't look for the areas where you're doing all right. I look for the areas where you need advice. You might have been clinging on too tightly to something in the past, but I am not concerned about it with Temperance, King of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles in the present energy. So, and also you've got that Six of Wands, which is like success after a difficult time. He's coming home from the war and everyone's like, woohoo, you made it back. The Fool. The Fool is where it's a brand new beginning, which like isn't a sticky energy, I know, but that I just instinctually know that this is where the advice lies. So I do want to switch decks. I just am not sure. I think this one. Let's have more on the Fool for Capricorn, please. And thank you, Spirit. Your upcoming brand new adventure. Your leap of faith, your new journey. Ooh, your leap of faith. Yep, this is where we live. Ten of Swords is like a blessing in disguise. It's an ending, but a painful one. It's kind of like the Tower. Death is like not as shocking as the Tower, but they're all blessings in disguise. And it is an ending. It ties very nicely with the Fool, right? So apologies for that painful ending, not because I had anything to do with that, just sorry to hear that you had to go through it. Let's tap a little more into it, because it is, we're talking about upcoming energies, right? So that painful cycle may have just finished closing out, you're in the process of closing it out, or you're about to close it out. It doesn't really matter. This is a general reading. Fit it where it applies, like timeline-wise. More on that Ten of Swords, please, for Capricorn's upcoming energies. Oh, thank you. The Hanged one, the Hanged Man. Which is major arcana alongside more major arcana. So before you take that leap of faith in that new direction, whatever that means, you're going to need to take a time out and either process that Ten of Swords, or gain some kind of, well, I mean, processing it is going to lead you to gaining like a new perspective on it. And that is the healthiest way to cope with whatever you're dealing with, is shifting your perspective. Practicing gratitude is a great way of doing that. And she is very much a card of gratitude. Okay, so what kind of enlightenment does Capricorn need to gain? Thank you, about this painful ending. Oh, boy. Four of Cups. So it's a painful ending. I understand. Please don't let it leave you feeling apathetic. Don't when a new offer does come along, and it is coming along with the Fool here, don't look at that and say, oh, I've been burned 3 times or however many times. I'm just saying 3 because it's the 4 of Cups. I've been burned all these times in the past. I don't know if I'm ready for this new offer. I don't know if I should shift your perspective. You've got to shift your perspective and try. You can literally make anything positive. I promise you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Get out of that stinking thinking and be excited for the new, because you're going to learn something new regardless of what you do. If you choose to just hide away, you're going to get trapped in your thoughts and learn something from that. You're always going to learn something new. So just be excited about that. Don't be so jaded. I know it's easier said than done. Can we help Capricorn step into a more, thank you, positive mindset about this upcoming new adventure? Again, these are so difficult to reach, but I work the way I work and we just all have to live with it. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is slow. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot that is not moving. And I think it's okay to take a minute to process this 10 of Swords. And your advice is to take a minute, but it's not to reflect on the negative things that happen, the so-called backstabbings. It's to reflect on what you've learned and how you have grown from this situation. Okay, is there any more advice from the tarot for Capricorn before I get them a Sacred Creators Oracle? I don't know why I said that. That wasn't my choice, but it is now. I do know why I said that. Spirit said that. Is there anything else from the tarot? Nothing came out. Oh. 8 of Pentacles with the Sun and the 10 of Wands. Okay. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles is diligent, hard work, but it's work that you're good at. It's work that you enjoy, and you know that you're not necessarily going to get paid for all of your work right away. It's building progress and stability, but it's being very happy doing it and very good at doing it. Now we have the Sun, which makes this whole entire reading like super duper positive because it's the best card in the deck. So you are going to get into this energy. Your advice, though, is to drop the burdens. Put those burdens down. It's time for the new. And I said Sacred Creators Oracle, so that's what I'm grabbing. What say thee, Chris-Anne, to help Capricorn not be jaded and be more excited for the new? How do they drop the burdens and gain a new perspective? Step ahead is all you need. Number 41, step ahead is all you need. 4s could be important, 1s could be important, 5s could be important. 5s are all about overcoming obstacles. Oop, too far. 41. Essential meanings. 1% better each day. Determination, perseverance, forward progress, sharing learned knowledge, leading edge of thought, building on existing skills. Self-care message. Worrying about expert status, impatience, not enjoying the journey, unwarranted feelings of doubt and failure, insecurities, lack of direction or focus, taking on too much quickly. Today, take one small step ahead. Sometimes we worry about not making it to our destiny fast enough, not building our content quickly enough, or not being the expert enough in the moment we begin. That pattern of not enough, let that go. because one step ahead is all you need, sweet pea. Even overnight success happens in stages. Learn to revel in lifelong learning and stepping, and trust those who walked before you and who knew that the journey was more important than the final destination. Whether you're moving toward adding a new skill to your toolkit or toward a giant dream you've started to envision, whatever it is you are building, determination and perseverance are mighty mindsets to adopt. This card also suggests that you're 100% worthy of sharing any steps that you've learned with others, even if you've learned them recently. And if it doesn't sound like music to your soul, maybe it's time to start logging your steps ahead and your progress to remind yourself of how far you've come. When you string them all together, they become marathons of one step in front of the other, and the rhythm they create is your divine dance toward expansion, one inspired step at a time. How would you like to inspire others? And how can you express your own creative optimism? Is there something that you've been pushing too hard for? Or is there something that would benefit from more of your focus? When you tune in, what is your next step going to be? I love it, Capricorn. Tell me all about that Fool journey. I'd love to hear about it. I hope this was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.